What is up, guys? It is Duke, and we are back with an awesome Town Hall 9 war attack video. Really wanted to spotlight this war, even though it is turning out to be a loss for Pink Onslaught. What I really wanted to look at were the amazing Town Hall 9 attacks here. This war was a little bit different. Our Town Hall 10s and 11s, they struggled with some of the upper bases here. Hats off to Insano's Elite. They really brought their A game. They did a really good job getting the attacks done, doing some really good high-level attacks here. But for Pink Onslaught, it was really the variety, or the parity, if you will, in the Town Hall 9 attack styles here. I was going up and down and looking at the map, checking out the attacks that they used, and there was really not one actual base hit the same way, which is really cool. It's something that I like to see. I like to see a bunch of different troops used. I like to see a variety in the army styles, because it really means that they're planning out their attacks. They're looking at each base and how it should be hit. So we're going to look at 4 different attacks here. We're going to see some Gowitches. We're going to see some Queen Walk aerial assaults. We're going to see some mini heroes getting it done with some Golaloon action. And then we're going to finish it up with a nice witch slap attack here. So we're going to jump in. We're going to check out these cool attacks here. I was super stoked to get in and check them out. The first one here is on number 9. By warning, he is going to go ahead with the Town Hall 9 Gowitch here. It is not a witch slap. It is an actual Town Hall 9 Gowitch. He is bringing his golems and his own witches, and he's also got a clan castle full of bowlers that are going to be coming out, helping out these heroes, going to support them. Of course, dropping down the jumps, going to go right on through the center of the space, just like these big Town Hall 10s and Town Hall 11s do. It's not too often that you really see this style of attack at the Town Hall 9 level, because it could go south really fast. It's maybe not as safe as kind of like a Goho attack or the Loon attacks that are going on right now. So, what's the name? Warning going through with just a really good attack. Getting it done, I really have to check with Warning and see if he has a Town Hall 10 or 11 account, because this is done as if he had tons of experience just going ahead and getting this attack done, going right up the gut of this base with the heroes and the bowlers jumping straight on through and going around the sides of the base with these witches. No bowlers headed around though. They're all finished up, but there's still a ton of witches left, and I know we really talk about that a lot. It really means that the hit points of these witches has really been boosted enough to make them a viable army composition helper-outer, if you will. So going ahead, and they are, like I said, they are a good troop to use, whether you're at Town Hall 9 or up. And like I said, he brings in the back-end Hogs here. He's got some tardy Hogs, if you will, for this base. So excellent job for Warning, getting the job done. 3-star with a really cool comp that you're not seeing every day at Town Hall 9. I love that one. That was cool. Next, we're going to jump down to base number 12. We're going to see Faisal going in with his Queen Walk aerial assault. And what I mean by that, he's going to start off this raid with a Queen Walk. And then, as you notice, he has 7 Loons, 5 Drags, and 8 Minions. So he's coming at this guy every which way with the air. And what he really wants to do is get rid of some of these air defenses. Of course, if you're coming with an air attack, you want to limit the amount of aerial damage that is done, especially by those air defenses. So bringing in the Minions for the funnel, that is his main really use for those minions. And then coming in with his level 30 Queen, and he has the healers right on. He is going right up into the heart of where those air defenses are. Let's see if he can take out 1, 2, or possibly 3 of those air defenses. It all really depends on the funnel, and he's really doing a great job of that by now. With those minions, great planning, excellent execution here. 1 air defense down, 2 air defenses down, and then see if she can make her way around. We got a Hound coming out of the clan castle, which will hold her up. I don't know if he really needed to drop that rage right there on those healers, because she wasn't taking a ton of damage at the time. So we're going to pan back. He drops down the poison spell just to go ahead and take out some of those pups that pop. He's really being patient with this. another rage spell down, which means he has one heal spell left for the rest of this raid. And then he goes through and gets rid of that elixir storage. In comes a few hounds on the bottom right hand side. Then he takes out a third air defense there, and let's see if those hogs can make it up to that fourth air defense. He drops his king on the left hand side, and it looks like they will not get rid of that air defense on that top right hand side. So he still has one to deal with. Meanwhile, the drags are coming in from the left. They're going to go through and they're going to try and saw away from the left hand side of the base right on through. Now keep in mind, he has these 7 loons that are going to be some back end loons here. We're going to see where he comes with those, and that is on the top. We have a bit of a little Tesla farm popping up. 3 of them are coming in to be exact, and the loons are just going to go through and rip out those Teslas. So as you can see, Queen still has those healers jumping on her. We still have a couple hogs, a couple drags going through, taking out the left-hand side of this base. We have wizards going in, just doing some cleanup because there's nothing really that's going to be affecting them at this time. So Queen's still banging on walls, trying to get through. Wizard's going to go ahead and take out that last air defense. A couple wizards up top and an archer going in through, just cleaning up. And the dragon's going to take out that wizard tower, and some mines and air bombs just popping up in the center there. Queen's doing her thing. She is about to take out that expo right in the center there, which really leaves just a wizard tower which drops and a cannon which goes down, and 99-100% for Faisal. Great execution and a really good plan with this kind of strategic army, if you will. So next one we're going to jump into is going to be on base number 17, and that is going to be by Solo Jr. He's going to be coming in with his mini heroes. He's got a level 15 Barbarian King and a level 18 Archer Queen. So technically not mini heroes, but when you're going up against level 30 heroes, they are mini in my book. He's going to be coming in with a single Golem Loon attack here, and we're going to see what he does and where he's coming from. Of course, with any air raid, like I said in the previous one, you're going to take out air defenses. Keep that in mind when you're planning your attacks, when you're kind of sketching them out, if you will, where you want to come in. It's always so important because you want to get a biggest bang from your buck, especially if you're coming in with a kill squad like he is with this one. He's got 2 air defenses, almost 3 air defenses flanked out to the top right-hand side. He's going to roll the dice and see how many he can take out. You got a clan castle coming out with some witches. You got a witch, you got a Valk, and you have a baby, which outside of hounds or drags, that seems to be the norm these days. So it looks like 1 air defense down, 2 air defense down, and maybe we can get a third one, but it looks like they're going to get hung up in the center there. So we're going to see where he comes in with the hound. Actually, yeah, the queen actually goes in, and what was that? Let's see, I'm not even sure what took out that 3rd air defense, but he's down to 1 air defense, and he brings in 1 hound, a bunch of loons going through, a 2nd hound coming on through, and now he's rocking and rolling here with loons all up and down the left side of this base here. Really just has that 1 air defense to go ahead and deal with, but that'll be dealt with quick as those loons are coming through from that cannon, making their way right to that air defense. Heal spell down right over the bottom left of that base here. They're going to make their way rolling over to that wizard tower and the archer tower, and this base is pretty much swallowed up by these loons. So really take note, if you're watching this and you have mid-level, low-level heroes, you really do not need that to go up against these max Town Hall 9s. Great job by Solo Jr. Like I always harp on, it is about really going in with your planning and your execution. It really helps if you have guys helping you out, really talking you through how to hit a certain base and how to go against it. So as Solo Jr. did, a great job here, just swallowing up this base, just pounding on it, getting that 3-star here and helping his team out. This was a cool attack here. I love seeing all those loons left over and the pups just going after this base and knocking it out. So excellent job by Solo Jr. Look at that army comp, very good. Mid-level heroes, I want to see you guys go ahead and let me know if you're 3-star bases with those kind of heroes. You do not need 30-30 heroes to go ahead and get those 6-packs in the wars. Last one we're going to get into is on the next base, number 18, and this is going to be the Witch Slap. As you can see, he has the healers in there, 10 witches. You have 1 golem. Then we're going to see what's in his clan castle. So really what the main thing is to go ahead and you want to split the base here. You got your witches on that one side, on the left side over there, and then he's bringing in witches on the top side. So with the witch slap, you're always splitting the base for the funnel just right into that base. So we're going to go through and you see you got the heroes flanked out to the left hand side, healers on those witches, and they're going ahead and they're cranking out those skeletons. They're doing their job, already creating that funnel, which you can see he's going to push everything right to the center where that dark elixir drill is. That should be where he drops those heroes down. So he's going to go ahead, he's going to drop that jump spell down, golem coming out, heroes coming in, queen down doing her thing. Her man should be right behind her. Barbarian King should fall down here. He has the bowlers coming out of the clan castle and the king coming through. You got the poison spell down to take out that clan castle, get the assist. Another jump goes right into the center of that base. It's going to put them right into that compartment where that X-bow is. You just saw a bowler go flying up towards my face, which was pretty cool. But you have witches coming around the top side, and you have maybe one witch and a wizard coming around the bottom left. So not really sure how much longer they're going to last, but if that defenses are focused right on the center of this base, she will not have a problem. As you can see up on the top there, those witches are just dealing all kinds of damage to that elixir storage and the cannon. Meanwhile, in the center of this base here, you have the queen doing her thing. Looks like king is down for the count. Bowlers are going ahead doing their thing. And really all that's left is looks like these buildings and these structures on the bottom right hand side of this base here. So witches are making their way down. Looks like a queen is down, so it's really just up to, looks like the witches and the one boulder that's left. They're going to go through, they're spawning their skellies really fast, which is cool. They're going to go through, swarm all over these buildings over there. Next thing you know, there are two defenses left. So we have an archer tower, which is about to drop, and that cannon, which as soon as they get through that wall there, they're going to go through and they're going to take out that cannon for the 3 stars. So Mo doing a great job with this attack here. So like I said, we have a lot of variety here at Town Hall 9. So it's really not just a 1 or 2 cookie cutter army comps for you guys to use. There are plenty of things to choose from, so I hope you guys are enjoying Town Hall 9. Make sure you're subscribing for future content. Let me know down below, what are you guys using? What is your favorite army for war? And does it really depend on the base you like to hit? Do you guys talk it over and say, hey, listen, I'm better in the air, let me go after these air style bases, or are you guys staying on the ground here? I'd like to know your thoughts. Which one of these attacks was your favorite? I think I'm going with the #1 Gowitch attack here. I always like seeing that still, so it's cool to see the witches still getting their play in these wars. And we will talk to you guys later.